What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about how she doesn't owe you nothing, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, let's get into it. So, a lot of times when we go up to girls, well, at least in my experience, right? In my experience, you know, for me, I feel like I'd be in a candy store, right? And I could pick like whatever girl I want. Like yesterday, I went up to like 11 girls. Well, I got like 11 girls' numbers yesterday, right? And they're all baddies. Like I'm talking about baddies. Like the type of girls you see on, because I be in the city, right? And in the city, that's where all the Instagram girls in Miami live, right? Like in Miami, like all the girls that you see that, oh, I'm in Miami and all this shit, Brooklyn and all shit, they all live in the city. So, you know, there's a bunch of baddies there. Just not like regular girls. You feel me? So, you know, I got a good amount, right? And a lot of times I try, like, whenever I go up to girls, like I don't be looking for it, right? It just be happening for me. You feel me? Like I just go about my day, and if I see a beautiful girl, I'm gonna go talk to her. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm gonna say what's up, shoot my shot, right? Whatever. So when I see beautiful, like, you know, beautiful girl, there might be another more beautiful girl, right? And the thing is, like, the first girl, like, I might go into like a store or something, and then I'll see like a fine girl, right? And I'll be like, oh, or like a decent a decent girl, right? Like a decent girl. Like the craziest shit be happening to me, bro. I see a decent girl, right? And I'm like, okay, she's pretty decent, right? And then I'll like, you know, test the waters and, like, you know, like talk to her a little bit, and then, you know, like whatever, and then she might, you know, like I might not like her, like I might go up to her and see if she got a whole bunch of freckles on her chest or some shit that I don't prefer, or I might see she's a little old, right? And she looks young from afar, but from like close up she's old. So I'll just be like, okay, that girl's not for me. So I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, and just get on with my day. But the thing is, I already talked to her, right? So, like, especially if I give her a compliment, because I like to compliment people, because I like to basically just see the best in people, right? So if I give her a compliment, what happens is I might see another girl who's better than her and probably likes me a little more, right? But the thing is, I feel in my head like this type of feeling of like, oh shit, you know, I just talking to this girl, especially if I got the other girl's number or something, or like I was just talking to the other girl, right? That I'll see the other girl and I'm like, damn, she's bad as hell. But I feel like this type of shame in talking to her, because it's like, oh, well, you were just talking to me. Like, I'll feel in my head, like, thinking about the other girl, like, oh, well, you were just talking to me, why are you talking to this girl? Like, yes, like I don't know if it was yesterday, but a couple days ago, there was this girl, right? And I liked her hair, but she was kind of mid. So I was like, oh, you know what, like, your hair looks dope. And she's like, oh, thanks. And, you know, like, that was it. And the thing is, it's crazy because she had this like crazy attraction to me, right? And it's like I could feel her attraction. I was like, damn, this girl's hella attracted to me, right? And it's so funny because anytime that, like, girls, like, I'll talk to a girl, give her a compliment or whatever, and then all of a sudden I'll see another beautiful girl, it's like, I don't know if it's like something in my head, but bro, it's like this shit happens way too often, right? It's like the girl that likes me, she'll like kind of cock block, right? She'll know that, oh, there's another girl that this dude's probably attracted to, so let me cock block him because I want him to talk to me, right? That's how I interpret it, right? It might just be a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences, right? Especially when I can feel like other people's emotions and intentions and shit. It's like, I don't fucking believe in coincidence. Like, I feel like they're doing this shit on purpose, right? But yeah. So, you know, I'll basically see the girl. Like, this happened to me twice in a row, right? Like yesterday and the day before. So I compliment the girl with the purple hair. I'm like, oh yeah, your hair's dope and shit. And she's like, oh, thanks. But she wasn't really giving it. Like, she wasn't giving too much. And I didn't really like her that much, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. She's, you know, this is whatever. And then all of a sudden I see this other girl, and she was all right, but she was giving off this, like, she was taking all my attention. So I was like, okay, I must like her then. Even though I didn't really like her face as much as I could have, her body was banging. So I was like, all right. you know what? Maybe I might talk to her. But it's crazy because like once I felt that attraction to that girl, the other girl that I complimented her hair, she just pulled up, right? And she was on some like, it was like on some weird cop block shit. You feel me? It was like on some like, she was like right there, right? She was like right there, like right in front of the girl, kind of blocking me from talking to her, like dead ass cock blocking. You feel me? Like not, yeah, she was dead ass blocking me because she had like her cart and shit. And she was like, it felt like she was built, because you could tell when people are like trying to prevent you from doing something or trying to prevent something from happening. She could have been doing this subconsciously. She might not have given a fuck, but subconsciously I could tell that she was like trying to like pretty much building a perimeter, because I've seen girls do this shit all the time. You feel me? It's just like when girls leave shit at your crib, right? Like girls like, oh, whoops, I left it there. Like, oh, I wasn't doing, like, that's bullshit. You feel me? Girls do that shit on purpose. I've been told by girls that they do that shit on purpose, right? So it's like, you could say all you want, oh, she was cop blocking, bro, because I could feel that she liked me a fucking lot, right? I felt that shit. Like she was dead ass like about a bus on me, right? I could feel it, right? Like when you have sex, you can feel when a girl is about to bust on you, right? So it's like I can feel that shit. Whatever. So fast forward to the next day, which was yesterday, I was in another store, right? And there was this other girl, I could tell she liked me a lot. She was like old though. She told me she was 50 years old, but she was bad. She was a bad little 50-year-old lady. Like she had this Louis Vuitton on, like everything. She was like, I could tell she was rich as fuck. And I was like, damn, she's pretty bad. And I was talking to her and shit. She's like, oh, I'm too old for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm looking at her rebuttal. You old, you old. I don't even like girls my age. You feel me? So, you know, like I was talking to her, whatever. I could tell she was feeling me heavy. I don't know why. Like she was like, because the thing is, when girls like you, they just be around you. You feel me? They'll just like hover on you and shit. They'll just like they'll try to be off, feeling off your energy and shit. And they're like, oh, I like his energy. Let me be around him a long time, because they just want to be around you. But yeah. So this lady, she was just being around me. You know what I mean? Like a girl that doesn't like you, she's not gonna be in your vicinity for you to talk to her. You feel me? Like she's just gonna avoid you. You feel me? So if a girl's not avoiding you, you got a pretty good shot of just getting in it. Okay? So, what was I saying? Fast forward to that time, Louis Vuitton, the old lady, she's I talked to her, and then it's crazy because there was this other girl, right? And this other girl, I could feel the same shit coming off of her that I felt with the girl that I complimented her hair, right, from the day before. And it's crazy because I felt her attraction was super heavy. Like she was super open to me, and I was like, damn, she's kind of old. She's a little old, and refy, right? She's a little old and refy, so I was like not really feeling it too much, in the sense of like, oh, you know, I'll just go up to her and get her number, right? I didn't feel like doing all that work for her. But you know, it's crazy because this lady's following me around the store. Anytime that I felt like, literally anytime, that's why I told you I don't believe in coincidences. Like it's just like it's not a coincidence when a girl leaves her shit at your crib. It's not a coincidence that these hoes be following me around and blocking all the girls that like me, right? It's crazy. It's this crazy thing, and because I don't feel like I don't know if dudes do that to girls. Probably do, but these girls, like, I'll literally be around the girl. I'm like, oh shit, oh okay, this girl, she likes me, right? I can tell that this girl likes me, but then this girl pulls up. She's like blocking her with her cart and shit, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I noticed this shit because this shit happens all the time. I don't remember other times, but it's just like shit I noticed, and I'm just like, okay, that's a coincidence. Because the thing is, I feel this feeling because, oh, and it happened again. Yeah, like yesterday, and I was in Target, right? And I was in Target, and I saw this girl with like some tattoos, and she was so fucking bad, bro. She was so bad. She hella like me, right? She hella like me, but her friend was like a little cock blocky, right? Her friend was cock blocking a little bit, because I could tell her friend might have liked me a little more than the girl, right? Because this girl was cock blocking the fuck. Like I felt cock block energy, right? It's like cock block energy is jealousy. It's like you can feel different emotions. I feel jealousy, right? So, you know, I was talking to the girl and whatever, and I got one of their Instagrams or whatever, and you know, like, it doesn't matter, but I was talking to them, right? And I was like being friendly, but I was just talking about their tattoos. And then all of a sudden, I see this other girl, right? And I see her tattoo. And it's funny because every single time I saw another girl, these girls just pulled up, right? and I could feel them being like, oh, he's talking to another girl. But the thing is, the whole point of me telling you guys this like story, it's 10 minutes in. The whole point of me saying all this stuff is because you gotta remember, because I always say in my head, I don't owe you nothing, right? Like the old lady, I didn't give her my I didn't ask her number or nothing. So it's like, I don't owe you nothing. We're not gonna go on a date. We're not gonna smash. I'm never gonna see you again. So what the fuck do I owe you, right? And this other girl, that the girl I complimented her hair, it's like, why should I feel bad about talking to another girl in front of you? I don't know you, right? I don't fucking know you. I don't owe you nothing. Just gave you a compliment. That's it. It's like, okay, here, oh, you know? Like I always have this fear of like a girl saying, oh, so you're just handing compliments out? Hell yeah, I'm just handing compliments out. Here, you have a compliment. You can have a compliment. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't owe you nothing. If you don't give me, if a girl doesn't give me her number, then I don't owe her nothing. Like I'll be respectful to a girl that gives me her number and her information or whatever, and she's like down to hang out with me, right? She's down to hang out with me. I'll be respectful. I'll be like, you know what, this girl, even though I don't need to, but I'll be respectful, right? I'll be like, yeah, sure, you know, because the thing is, like, after a girl gives you her number, it gives you this kind of like grandiosity, right? And you just feel like, damn, I can get any girl's number. Like yesterday, I got this fine ass girl's number. Bro. Like this was probably one of the finest girls I ever talked to, right? And she made it so easy for me. So I was just like, damn, the interaction was so, and not only did I get her number, but there was these two dudes that was being weird, right? It was being real weird around her. Like they're just like, because we were all just walking in and shit, and then these two dudes are just like following her, like walking behind her and shit. And I could tell they were attracted to her, but they were like scared to talk to her and shit. So I did it, and then she was like, "Oh my goodness," right? And it made me feel like that nigga because these dudes were pussy. So I was like, okay, them niggas is pussy. I'm gonna talk to her. I don't give a fuck. This girl's bad as hell. Like there's like, you have to be gay. Like, I don't care if you have a wife. I don't care if you have a girlfriend or nothing. Like, my nigga, if you don't talk to this girl, you're fucking gay, right? Because this girl was fucking bad as shit. So, you know, I talked to that girl, and then, you know, like after you get a girl's number that's bad as hell, you have this feeling of like, okay, I can get any girl's number, right? And it's always hard at first. It's always hard in the beginning, because it's so funny, because earlier that day I went up to two other girls, right? I went to two other girls, and I was like, oh, you know, like I was just talking to them, whatever, and I didn't ask for their numbers, and I was like, damn, bro, I don't ask them out. I need to ask them out, and I keep forgetting. So that's like one like when you go through those rejections, and then you finally get this girl that's like bad as hell. It's like you don't give a fuck about her. It's like, yeah, like, and also like there's this other girl, right? This other girl, I asked her to chill and shit. She's like, she won't respond, right? And then I see her like post on her Instagram, niggas always ask me to chill. I ain't chilling with no nigga. And it's like, and you know, it's so funny because I didn't give a fuck, because I got so many like fine ass girls, bro. Like, these girls were bad as fuck. Like, there was a girl, I didn't even think I was gonna get her number. I was like, damn, she's too pretty. She's probably gonna reject me. But she didn't. And I'm thinking like, damn, that bitch was bad as hell. Why do I give a fuck about you? About what you gotta say? Right? Like she just wants attention. So I was like, oh, like she just want, like, cause she's not even that pretty. So niggas would be like, oh, this girl is so valuable. Oh, she's so valuable. I need to ask her out. I need to chill with her. So I could see what, it's so funny. So I could see through what people do, right? It's like, but yeah. So just gotta remember, you don't owe nobody nothing, right? As long as you're not, if you haven't entered her, you don't owe her nothing. Even if you take her out, you don't owe her nothing. If you take her out, she owes you something. You take her out. Just kidding. But yeah, like, so you just gotta remember, like if you talk to one girl, you see another girl. This is a more advanced game, right? This is like when you're able to just like get a bunch of girls. Like, once you get that girl's number, you're just like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Right? So yeah, with that being said, like the video, comment below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6feet News. I'll make a video talking about your question. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon and donate to my charity, A Hand on the Mountain. Link in the description. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.